Did you guys hear about this stupidity from about a week ago? Was transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney, he's responsible for the boycott of Bud Light, is heading to Peru from the United States because he no longer feels safe amid the Bud Light disaster. So let me get this straight. You don't feel safe in America, you want to go to Peru, a country that's even more, as the media puts it, right wing than even the United States is. So let's go through this. It says transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney has revealed. Okay, we got the pronoun issue here. I'll correct it as we go. He is currently in Peru after leaving the U.S. because he no longer feels safe amid the transphobic backlash over his partnership with Bud Light. Now, remember, things like, again, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, these words don't exist. They're made up. They're made up words that are used as labels by somebody who can't win an argument or a debate, so they slap it on you to try to make you give up your end of the discussion. That's the whole reason they slap these. Same thing with racist, sexist, fascist, Nazi. When you lost a debate, that's when you slap a label like that on somebody else because you don't have a leg to stand for. They can't win the debate, and they know that, so they slap a label on you. It says the 26-year-old TikTok influencer was seen at Machu Picchu in his July 10th TikTok video, "Hello from Peru," he wrote. In the video, Mulvaney revealed that he is solo traveling in South America to feel something before admitting that although it was disheartening to leave his home, he does not currently feel safe in the United States. I feel very safe here. We'll see how long that lasts. It's a little sad that I had to leave my country to feel safe, but that will get better eventually, Mulvaney told more than 10.7 million followers. And again, this just goes to show you that, for Dylan Mulvaney to have nearly 11 million followers on TikTok, this just goes to show you that the most mentally ill people in our society reside on TikTok. I'm not going to read the rest of this, but as always, this is news by the numbers. Notice Dylan Mulvaney, born December 29th, 1996, July 10th. Yeah, that's the other thing too. In light of the 10.7 million followers on on TikTok, what date does he move to Peru? Right, he does it on 10/7. Again, that's why I always say these people that have these big followings, I'm not really sure they have the numbers that they say they do. That's why even on my YouTube channel, I could care less what the view count is, what the sub count is, because all of this stuff, it's all controlled by an algorithm. You don't know how many people are really viewing your videos or subscribe to you or following you. That stuff can be so manipulated, it's ridiculous. But just notice in the language of gematria, words like transphobic and transgender both sum to 172. And there's a real misconception with transgender people. They like to sit there and they like to call everybody transphobic. I am not afraid of anything. A phobia is a fear, like a fear of confined spaces, a fear of spiders, a fear of heights. That's a phobia. I am not afraid of transgender women. I just don't want to fuck them. There's a difference. And I don't like how this is being used to, further the depopulation agenda. Rendering, confusing kids about their gender, rendering them infertile, teaching them it's cool to be gay and trendy and just jerk off, masturbate, don't even have relationships with people, don't start a family, It's all part of a greater narrative. But July 10th, of course, 191st day of the year, just like Machu Picchu, just like Society of Jesus. Again, the language of gematria, very important to the Jesuits. Again, Dylan Mulvaney's a Jesuit. And what a perfect day for him to be at Machu Picchu in Peru. Again, Dylan Mulvaney's a character. These are contrived characters getting you to believe in storylines, believe in narratives, and that's one of the big things the media is pushing right now. The transgender lifestyle is one of the biggest things being glorified. And wasn't it hilarious when the whole boycott of Bud Light started too? People like made fun of like Kid Rock because he smashed the beer cans or whatever on his face or whatever he did, and he's like, boycott Bud Light. He was kind of the poster child for the boycott of Bud Light, and the media made fun of Kid Rock because Dylan Mulvaney has more followers on TikTok. It's like, okay, let me explain to you something. If you go out in public and just poll like 10 or 15 random suburbanites and you ask them who Dylan Mulvaney is, probably 99% of the population has never heard of this guy before the Bud Light boycott. Contrary, if you ask somebody who Kid Rock is, they're going to know who you're talking about. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Till next time, guys.